Hey there, good afternoon everybody. Welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. So this is the show we do on Friday nights now called Monster Hits. Basically what this is about is I've decided I wanted to do something with singles too, not just about albums all the time. And so I came up with this idea, well, I'll do a top 10 singles hits, right? Radio favored stuff, stuff that was popular and commercial and all that kind of stuff, and tried to pick out 10 songs that were considered hits for that particular year, and then I chose a year. When we started out, I think we did 1969 was the first year, and now we're up to 1974. I don't know if it was 69, it might have been 1970, I can't remember, but anyways, tonight we're doing 1974. And so what I'm going to do is I've picked 10 songs from that year that were fairly big hits, well-known songs, and I rank them according to how I like them. And that's pretty much it. There's not much more to it. So it'll go from the least favorite to the most favorite. I tried to stick with rock songs. Some songs are a little on the border, might be a little folky or might be a little poppy, or maybe even a couple of them I had to take out because I think they were a little too country-ish. So anyways, here we go. We're going to do those top 10. I've got them in the order I like them. My glasses are kind of messed up today though. Okay, so number 10 is The Night Chicago Died by Paper Lace. I don't need my glasses. I don't even know why I have them on. Paper Lace. I always like this tune. It's kind of catchy. It's not a heavy song by any stretch. It's not a song with a great riff. Just a catchy beat. And I've always liked the kind of story that it tells. So number 10, Paper Lace's The Night Chicago Died. Number 9 is a Canadian artist. Many consider him to be a pop kind of folk singer, and in most cases I feel the same way about him, but this particular song I really like. I think it's not necessarily heavy, but it's really catchy. Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot. I wasn't going to include this, but I already had taken Joni Mitchell out, so I didn't want to take them both out, so I left Gordon Lightfoot in there. So for number 9 we got Sundown. Number 8 from Paul McCartney and Wings, had to be in here. Catchy song, one of my favorite Paul McCartney and Wings songs, Band on the Run. Number 7, It's Only Rock and Roll, but I like it. Yeah, there had to be a Stone song in here somewhere, and this one was the one that was the big hit that year, and so it's in here at number 7. Number 6 is a band that I discovered over the last couple of years since I've been on this channel and from watching other YouTubers, is Steely Dan, and this is Ricky, Don't Lose My Number. It's a song I've listened to for decades, but I didn't know it was Steely Dan until the last couple of years. But such a great tune. I still listen to it a lot. I like that album quite a bit too. Number 5, this is a guy who I've liked for many years, since the early 80s. Most of his early stuff I really like a lot. This was one of my favorite of his songs, and then so breaking in the top 5 is Rebel Rebel from David Bowie. Number 4, another Elton John track. Yeah, he just keeps pumping them out. And early on in the 70s he was pumping out a lot of good stuff, and this is Benny and the Jets. Such a great tune, not too heavy, but really kind of almost anthemic, I think. So Elton John at number 4 with Benny and the Jets. Number 3, we did do the greatest prog albums, my 25 favorite prog albums, and this song was on one of those albums, Bloody Well Right from Supertramp. Yeah, this is a classic song, very clear sounding song, just really catchy. I like it. Bloody Well Right, Supertramp. Number 2, this is a song that's long been one of my favorite songs to sing. Singing all the time. I think I know almost all the lyrics off by heart. And it's from Jethro Tull, and it's the song Bungle in the Jungle. Yeah, number 2. could have easily been number one. But number one was another song, much like Bungle in the Jungle, a little bit quirky, but so catchy. Randy Bachman singing here for Bachman Turner Overdrive and You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet. This was a number one hit in, I think, in Canada and the United States. Such a great song, probably right up there amongst my favorite BTO songs of all time. And for this year, it's number one. So my top 10 reiterated. Number one, You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet by Bachman Turner Overdrive, or Bachman Turner Overdrive. Don't want to offend anybody. Number two, Bungle in the Jungle from Jethro Tull. Number three, Bloody Well Right from Supertramp. Number four, Benny and the Jets from Elton John. Number five, Rebel Rebel from David Bowie. Number six, Ricky Don't Lose My Number from Steely Dan. Number seven, It's Only Rock and Roll But I Like It from the Rolling Stones. Number eight, Band on the Run from Paul McCartney and Wings. Number 9, Sundown from Gordon Lightfoot. And number 10, The Night Chicago Died by Paper Lace. So the honorable mentions, or basically they're not really honorable mentions, they're just songs that got cut, so I wanted to mention them. That's pretty much it. These were the 5 other songs that could have made this, but I pulled them out for different reasons. Help Me from Joni Mitchell. I decided I didn't want to have 2 songs that were kind of low-end pop, almost folky, and so I left Sundown in. I took Help Me, Joni Mitchell out. I chose Bowie's Rebel Rebel and left Diamond Dogs out. I was going to put this in, but I do like this song. I just don't think it's good enough to make this list, and that's Clap for the Wolfman by the Guess Who. Whatever Gets You Through the Night from John Lennon just got cut at the last minute or two. It was one of the last songs out. And I Shot the Sheriff from Eric Clapton. It's a bit of a cover, so I decided I didn't want to do any covers, so I aced it at the last minute as well. So there you have it. This week's Monster Hits from the year 1974. Did you like the ranking? Would you rank them differently? Do you have your own songs that you think should be on this list? If you do, please leave them in the comments below. Please like the video, it's much appreciated, and subscribe. Any subscriptions are good. They get me closer to getting enough maybe to buy a few more albums. That's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, take care, and we will see you again next Friday for another Monster Hits night. Take care. Goodbye.